Welcome to television's exciting money game. Your chance to win up to $2,000 and have fun doing it. Welcome to Let's Go to the Races. Brought to you each week by the 172 Grand Union supermarkets in the area shown here. Total prize money available during this 13-week series is $668,200 with 224,458 winning game pieces. Winning possibility this week is 1 in 98. This program has been scheduled through September 29, 1980 and is subject to renewal. Hello again, I'm Brian Clark. We'll give you the amount of the prizes, the number of winners available, and the winning possibilities for each race just before they're presented. But first, let me review how to use the race cards. You get one free race card each time you visit a participating Grand Union supermarket. No purchase is necessary. Now, every week, the color and number of Grand Union's Let's Go to the Races card is different. This week, the number is 2007, and the color is orange. Now, no other color or number card can win. There are 5 races in every program. And for each race, there's a number in the win column of your race card. Now, that's the number of your horse for that race. So, for instance, if horse number 3 wins the first race, and you have number 3 in the win column, you have a winning ticket worth $2. And that's the way it goes. Prizes increasing up to $1,000 in the 5th race. Then, there's the daily double. If you have the winner of both the first race and the 5th race on the same card, you could win $2,000. So, check your cards carefully throughout the show. For the first race coming up right now, there are 15,800 winners for $2. Winning possibilities are 1 in 108. So, get your cards and let's go to the races with sportscaster Jack Drees.
And it's field of 9 going in this one. The scheduled field was 10 horses, but there's been a late scratch. They've got 6 furlongs to go, and they're leaving the walking ring now, heading for the racetrack. Crowd is waiting for them to come out, and in a moment the post parade will begin. Here they come. Piling through the crowd on the lane between the grandstand and clubhouse terraces, and number 1 is Tipperquest. Tommy Sison, the rider at 113 pounds. Horse finished 3rd last time out, has some good early speed. The number 2 horse has been scratched, so we come to number 3, Flag of Freedom, with Gary Minnow up at 111 pounds. Flag of Freedom's been running poorly lately, has won a couple of races, however. Number 4 is Prairie Village. Last time out, Prairie Village was 3rd, beaten 2 lengths. Eddie Cantman up at 104. Number 5 is Name. Name hasn't had a victory in 4 tries, but was just beaten a nose in his last race. Calvin Stone, the jockey, at 114 pounds. Number 6 is Piedmont Joy. Piedmont Joy was up there with him for a while in his last start and then tired in the stretch. Jorge Pineda rides at 113 pounds. Number 7 is Bob Younger. Hector Vieira, the jockey, at 116. This horse has won a couple of races, but not lately. Number 8 swinging around is Papa W with Jerry Santaghi up at 114 pounds. Papa W seems to be coming into form, might be heard from today. Number 9, Jet Circus, is ridden by Jeff Kessler. The weight assignment is 114 pounds. Good early speed, a 3-time winner. And number 10 is Scotch and Soda. She's ridden by Craig Perrett at 115. Finished 4th in her last race and was beaten only a length for it all. So that's the field, 9 horses to go 3/4 of a mile. They'll be starting at the head of the backstretch. And the program handicapper goes right to the middle of the pack for his selection, number 5, Name. Now the crowd has a chance for a little last-minute discussion before the horses get in the starting gate. The Ducks looking them over in the infield pond. Now we're ready to go. They're off, and Name pops out of that gate. That's number 5 out of the middle of the pack, getting out there to the lead with Papa W number 8 on the outside. Tipperquest number 1 coming up fast along the rail. Tipperquest is moving out and getting ahead in front. Tipperquest number 1 is on the lead by a head. Name number 5 is running 2nd. Then we come to Scotch and Soda, the number 10 horse running 3rd. Papa W is 4th. Flag of Freedom is 5th. Piedmont Joy is running 6th. But those top 2 are still waging a stride-for-stride duel down the back stretch. They're going for the far turn. Tipperquest on the rail, the number 1 horse leading now by a neck. Name number 5 is running 2nd. They're going into the turn with Scotch and Soda, the number 10 horse third. Papa W, number 8, is running fourth. And now Scotch and Soda is making a move on the outside. There goes Scotch and Soda. Number 10 is moving toward the leader. Quest, number 1, fighting to hold on to that lead, but getting a challenge from the number 10 horse, Scotch and Soda. Scotch and Soda going wide on the turn. Can't gain on the lead, and they're in the stretch. Quest, number 1, showing the way through the home stretch. Scotch and Soda, number 10, is running second. Namely, number 5 between horses is a close third. Papa W, number 8 on the outside, and Piedmont Joy, number 6, are flying. They're nearing the finish line, and number 1, Quest, holds on to win. The challenge coming from Papa W, number 8, which finished second, and Piedmont Joy, number 6, coming in third. Quest, barely lasting to win, but lasting indeed. To come under the wire, the winner in the race. The order of finish, 1, 8, and 6. And Quest comes back with Tommy Sysom up. In a moment, they'll move on into the winner's enclosure. First of all, they'll strip off that horse's blinkers to make a better picture for a memory book and the winner's circle shot. And there they are. Smile pretty, and it's official.
And Quest holds them off to be the first winner of the day. So that's number 1. Everyone who had number 1 in the first race wins $2. But remember, if your card has the winner of the first race, that card may be a big daily double winner of $2,000 if it also has the winner of race number 5. So stay tuned. Now, Jack Drees will be ready with the second race on this week's program in just a moment. The total prize money for race number 2 is $6,500. There are 1,300 winning tickets that pay $5 each. Winning possibilities are 1 in 1,308. But first, this message.
At Grand Union, when you see the red dot, you save a lot. This week, genuine American whole-legged lamb, oven ready, $1.88 a pound. Refreshing California Thompson seedless white grapes, 89 cents a pound. Prego spaghetti sauce, plain, meat, or mushroom, 32-ounce jar, $1.18.
At Grand Union, we're here to help.
Ask me.
Now it's jockeys up with 9 horses in this field, going again 6 furlongs, 3/4 of a mile. They'll make that last turn around the walking ring, then heading down the paddock path, heading for the racetrack. Here they come. Crowd gathers for a close-up look as the post parade goes by. Old Fella's the number 1 horse leading the parade on the main track. That Bold Fella, number 1, is ridden by Dave Hidalgo at 116 pounds. Has a good bit of early speed. Is a 2-time winner in 12 races. Number 2 is Greek Lime. Greek Lime has been a busy horse. Raced 26 times, hasn't won yet. Craig Perrette riding at 113 pounds. Can close well through the stretch. Sort of is the number 3 horse. Tony DiSpirito riding at 113. This horse looked good in his last race. The number 4 horse, Special Artist, has been scratched, so we go to number 5, Carl Stowe, with Richard Wynant up at 117. This horse seems to be in very good form right now. Number 6 is Mountain Cloud. The jockey is Bernie Howland at 108. Last race was kind of poor, but this has been a consistent sort of a horse. Been running very well. Here's number 7, City Lady. City Lady has been having a tough time of it lately. James Rubelli will try to improve today at 113 pounds. And number 8 there is Pretty Dee. Last time out, Pretty Dee was the winner in a tough race, winning by a nose. Tom Barrow rides at 119. Here's the number 9 horse, Bagpipe, Frank Costa riding at 113. Horse finished a good 4th in his last race, beaten only 2 lengths. And the number 10 horse is Singing Forest. This horse has been second 2 races in a row. Michael Hole is the jockey at 116 pounds. With 1 scratch, there are 9 horses going in this field, going 3/4 of a mile. And the track handicapper likes that bottom horse. Number 10, Singing Forest. His choice to win. Well, we'll see how he makes out. Little figuring going on down along the rail on the terrace in front of the stands. And the horses are nearing the post. Now we're ready to go. They're off. That is good. That's City Lady, number 7, getting out there with Sort of, number 3, coming fast on the inside. Pretty Dee the 8 horse is close up, and Carl Stowe, number 5, and it is Sort of. The number 3 horse getting through to take the lead by a head. City Lady, number 7, on the outside is running second. That's Carl Stowe, number 5, in there third. Bagpipe, number 9, on the outside is fourth by just a whisker over Mountain Cloud. The number 6 horse, Pretty Dee is up there close as well. Down the backstretch, heading for the turn, Sort of. The number 3 horse is out there by a length. City Lady, number 7, is running second. On the inside, Carl Stowe, number 5, is third, but Carl Stowe will have to find room along the rail if he's going to improve. They're going into the turn, Sort of. The number 3 horse is out on top. City Lady, number 7, is taken to the outside to challenge, and Carl Stowe, the number 5 horse, finds room on the rail, gets through on the inside. Carl Stowe, number 5, bolting through there, takes up the lead. Swerving a bit now as they're in the final stages of the turn. That's Greek Line, number 2, coming up at the inside. They straighten out for the run to the wire. Carl Stowe, number 5, on the lead. Greek Line, number 2, is running second. City Lady, number 7, is third. Pretty Dee the 8 horse is fourth and moving up third. Carl Stowe, number 5, showing the way. Here comes the finish line. It's Carl Stowe, number 5, the winner. Greek Line, number 2, finishes second. Pretty Dee, the number 8 horse, got up for third. Carl Stowe, with room on the inside, got home first, and the order of finish is 5, 2, and 8. Richard Wynant rode a cool race that time, just biding his time. He was in close going down the back stretch. But when room opened up on the rail, he had guessed right. Carl Stowe shot in, got to the lead, and held it all the way. And the race is official.
And a pretty run indeed. So number 5 is the winner of the second race, and this race pays $5. But remember, this week we're playing with orange card number 2007. Now, the third race. This one worth $10 to 130 lucky winners for a total of $1,300 in prizes. Winning possibilities are 1 in 13,077. So now, let's go back to Jack for race number 3.
7 horses have gathered for this one. They've got 6 furlongs to go. They're starting the post parade as they leave the walking ring. Out on the track, one waiting, one reading. And here they come. And number 1 horse is Mailer. Mailer has never been out of the money in 4 starts with 2 victories and 2 third-place finishes. Won his last 2 races in a row. Dave Casson riding at 118. Number 2 is Very Funny. David Algo riding at 114. Horse has not been doing too well lately. Number 3 is Little EPH. This horse was second, beaten only a length in his last race. Craig Perrette, the rider, at 114 pounds. Number 4 is Chesbrook. Unplaced in 2 starts and hasn't shown much in either. Eddie Maple up at 110. Number 5, Winds at War, is ridden by C.H. Marquez at 116 pounds. Beaten just a nose in his last race. Number 6, Lee's Commando, has Hector Vieira up at 114. Lee's Commando has been running on the poor side lately. And here's number 7, Mighty Like a Rose, making his first start. This horse has never been on a racetrack in a race before. Michael Hole is up at 110 pounds. So it's a brand new experience for that number 7 horse, Mighty Like a Rose. The track handicapper likes the number 5 horse, Winds at War, to win this one. Beaten just a nose in his last start. Most of these horses go to the post with a stable outrider. And in that company, they're cantering past the stands on the way to the starting gate. And the fans keep company along the rail, but the horses now are in the gate. We're ready to go. They're off. Out quickly on the outside is Mighty Like a Rose. The number 7 horse coming fast along the rail is Mailer, number 1. And Mailer is moving out now to take the lead. Little EPH, number 3, is right behind him. But Mighty Like a Rose is challenging again on the outside, and with a quick burst of speed is going up to collar the leader. Mailer, number 1, in the lead by a head. Mighty Like a Rose, number 7, is second in gaining, and now comes up on even terms with that pacemaker. Those two are stride for stride down the backstretch. Little EPH, number 3, is third. The 5 horse Winds at War is running 4th. Chesbrook is 5th. Very Funny is 6th. And look at those two go at it as they go to the turn. Mailer, number 1 on the inside, leading by just ahead. Mighty Like a Rose, number 7, is running second. Little EPH, number 3, and Winds at War, number 5, are moving to the outside now in an attempt to challenge. They're nearing the turn for home. The top two, Mailer and Mighty Like a Rose, still at it. Hammer and tongs, here they come. Around the turn and into the home stretch, and Mighty Like a Rose, the number 7 horse, gets ahead in front on the outside. And now look at that horse pull away. This is the first starter, his first race, and look at him fly. Mighty Like a Rose, number 7, opening up a daylight lead. Mailer, number 1, is second. Wins at War is third, but losing that. Under the wire, Mighty Like a Rose first. Mailer, number 1, is second, and little EPH jumps up to get third. 7, 1, and 3, the order of finish. Well, what did they do? Mighty Like a Rose making his first start and making it a winning one. Michael Hall has brought the horse back to the winner's circle. We might hear a little from this one. He stayed right on that pace, and it was a tough pace all the way around, and then left them all behind on the run through the stretch. And the race is official.
And he made it look easy. So if your card shows number 7 in the third race, you just won $10. Remember, there are cash prizes totaling $51,400 to be won this week. And all you have to do to play is pick up a free race card each time you visit a Grand Union supermarket. The more cards you have, the better your chances of winning. Now, our next race will pay $100. So check all your cards. There are 30 winning tickets for a total prize of $3,000 for this race. Winning possibilities are 1 in 56,676. But before we go back to Jack, let's watch this message.
At Grand Union, we're here to help. At your Grand Union, our red dot special, show you the way. You'll save a lot when you see the dot. Our helpful people will make you smile. Just ask and see you like our style. At Grand Union, we're here to help. Ask me.
Got quite a group going here. 11 horses with 6 furlongs in front of them. The post parade comes out from under the stands, heading for the track. At number 1 horse is Villa's Bold Gal. She's ridden by Phil Rubico at 107 pounds. Has a good bit of early speed, a 3-time winner. Number 2 is Dark Blue Moon. This horse finished third last time out, beaten off 4 lengths. Carlos Gonzalez riding at 113. Number 3 is Everglades Pride. Unplaced in 13 starts. He hasn't shown much in any of them. Norm Regan rides at 110. Number 4, Winsome Devil, is ridden by Mark Tenenbaum at 105. He's been unplaced in 4 starts. And the number 5 horse is Mezzo 40 with Henry Wider riding at 110. This horse finished 7th in his last race, but was only 2 lengths away from the winner. Number 6, Admiral Thor, is ridden by Robert Nono. 119 is the weight. This horse has been running well lately. There's the number 7 horse, Kevin Heaven. Kevin Heaven was a 4-length winner in his last race. Roger Cox rides at 119. Number 8, Scott's Desire, has Hector Vieira up at 113 pounds. And from the looks on this horse's recent form, he'll need all the help he can get. Number 9 is Ulmer's Boy, Michael Hull, the jockey, 119 the weight, a winner by a length and a half in his last race. Number 10, there's Tudor Isle. She's ridden by Eddie Maple at 116, likewise a winner last time out, winning by a length. And number 11 is Laura Winston. She had some early speed, but tired in her last effort. Tom DiPaolo riding at 110. Oh, let's see who the track handicapper likes here. It's number 5, Mezzo 40 is his pick to win the race. And there's still time for a little picking along the rail. Now, a close look at them as they're in the gate, ready to go. They're off. Off to a good start. Laura Winston, number 11 on the outside, out there for a moment. Villa's Bold Gal is number 1, coming up fast along the rail, and Villa's Bold Gal moves out and takes over the lead. Laura Winston, the number 11 horse, is coming back, though, on the outside. Those two are heads apart for a moment. And Laura Winston, number 11, regains the lead on the outside. Villa's Bold Gal, number 1, is second. Some distance back, it's a tangle for third. Ulmer's Boy, number 9. Tudor Isle, number 10. Mezzo 40, number 5, are all in there. Laura Winston out in front now and opening up 2-3 lengths. The number 11 horse is making the pace. Mezzo Forte is moving up and getting to second. Tudor Isle is moving to third. They're going to the turn. Mezzo Forte, with room on the inside, is moving now to challenge the leader. Midway around the turn, Laura Winston, number 11, is on top, but there's room to race along the rail, and Mezzo Forte gets through. Mezzo Forte taking the lead on the final turn. Here they come out of the turn and into the home stretch. Mezzo Forte, number 5, is out in front. Almer's Boy had room down on the rail, and he gets through on the inside. The 9 horse is running second. Laura Winston is losing third to Tudor Isle. Mezzo Forte, number 5, nearing the finish line, is out there comfortably. Here's the wire. Mezzo Forte, number 5, is the winner. Almer's Boy, number 9, is second. Tudor Isle, number 10, finishes third. Mezzo Forte riding a nicely paced race, and the order of finish goes up 5, 9, and 10. The order in which they went under the wire. And now Mezzo Forte going around the clubhouse turn, gently being pulled up at the finish of the race.
There's our winner, number 5. So, if your orange card shows number 5 in the 4th race, you just won $100. And now, the final race. The feature race for $1,000. There'll be 3 $1,000 winning cards for a total of $3,000. Winning possibilities are 1 in 566,667. There'll also be 3 $2,000 daily double winners. Cards with the winners of both the 1st and the 5th race on the same card. So if you have a card with number 1 as the winner of the 1st race, you could win $2,000 instead of $2. Winning possibilities are the same as the $1,000 prize. And now we're ready for the big race of the day. Race number 5.
Let's look them over. And here they come. Got 8 horses going 1 mile and 70 yards. But this is not a customary distance for these horses. These are 2-year-olds. And they're just getting into that portion of racing that has them going distances beyond the 5 and 6 and 7 furlong routes. Number 1 is Beware Wolf. Jerry Harrison riding at 115 pounds. This horse tends to tire in the stretch, which doesn't give his chances too much going this distance of ground. Number 2 is Mod Kid. Barry Pearl, the jockey, at 120 pounds, finished third last time out, beaten off 2 lengths. Number 3 is Courtly Colonel. This horse has good speed. Finished second last time out, 2 lengths away. That's Craig Perrette, the jockey. Number 4 is Tumblecat, ridden by Phil Rubico at 112. Tumblecat finished 4th last time out, was 4 lengths away. Number 5 is Uncle Lee, with Angel Cordero up at 117 pounds. Uncle Lee has been racing poorly lately, may improve today. Number 6 is Linkage. Linkage closes ground very well. C.H. Marquez is the jockey at 115 pounds. Last race finished third. Number 7 is Olco Cisco. Tony DiSpirito riding at 115 pounds. Olco Cisco was second in his last race, beaten a half a length. And number 8 is Jazz Session. Another good stretch runner. James Rubelli, the rider, at 115 pounds. So that's the field. 2-year-olds going 1 mile and 70 yards. They'll start in front of the stands on this one. Track handicapper leans toward Uncle Lee, the number 5 horse. Now, as they move toward the starting gate, they're getting a good look from the railbirds. A little silent contemplation as the horses go into the gate. Session. Now we're waiting for the number 7 horse, Olco Cisco. The starter watches him carefully. They have to back this horse into place. He has his own way of getting in the starting gate. Now we're ready. Watch it. Still bouncing around, these youngsters. We got a man on the horse's head, another on the horse's tail, and they're off. Way to a good start. Moving quickly is Courtly Colonel, the number 3 horse. On the outside, Linkage, number 6. And number 5 is Uncle Lee. And moving on the inside is Beware Wolf, the number 1 horse. As they go to the turn, Courtly Colonel is showing the way, but Beware Wolf, with room on the inside, gets out there and takes over the lead. The number 1 horse is on the lead, leading by a head. Courtly Colonel, number 3, is in there second. Uncle Lee, number 5, is third. Tumblecat is 4th. Linkage is 5th. Jazz Session is running 6th. Beware Wolf is making the pace. And right on his hip is Courtly Colonel. Beware Wolf, number 1, moving on now to lead by a clear length. Out of the turn and into the backstretch. The Werewolf number 1 is on the lead. Courtly Colonel number 3 is second, and moving up now on the outside, getting to within a half a length of the leader. That's Uncle Lee, a distant third, the number 5 horse. Humble Cat is fourth, Linkage is fifth, but now there's a challenge developing for those fourth and fifth positions. But well up in front are Be Werewolf number 1 by a half a length. Courtly Colonel number 3 is running second. Uncle Lee still hanging in there third. That's the number 5 horse, and Linkage number 6 has come to fourth. Then Jazz Session, Bad Kid, Orca Cisco, and Tumble Cat. Courtly Colonel moving on the outside now to challenge Be Werewolf. Now the two are heads apart. Uncle Lee, number 5, and Linkage, number 6, are going very fast. Linkage swinging on the outside, getting up to challenge the leaders. Courtly Colonel has the lead at the top of the stretch, but the 3 horses are heads apart, and right behind is Uncle Lee. Through the straightaway, Be Werewolf, number 1. Linkage, number 6. Courtly Colonel, number 3. And now it's Courtly Colonel, Linkage, and Uncle Lee. They're nearing the finish line. Those horses nose and nose, and they hit the wire in a photo finish. Number 5, Uncle Lee on the rail. Number 3, Courtly Colonel between horses. Number 6, Linkage on the outside. A terrific, thrilling stretch drive. The photo sign is up. And here is the official photo finish. And the middle horse, Courtly Colonel, gets it. Number 3 is the winner. Linkage, number 6, is second. Uncle Lee, number 5, finishes third.
And if you had horse number 3 in the 5th race, you win $1,000. Or if you had the winning horse in this race and the first race on the same card, that's the 1-3 combination, congratulations. You just won the daily double this week for $2,000. And congratulations also to all of you lucky folks who had a winning number on this week's Let's Go to the Races card. Now, to get your cash award, you must be at least 18 years old and take your card to any Grand Union supermarket anytime between 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. before next week's program and have it verified against the results that are posted. Oh, by the way, next week's color is purple. You need purple cards from Grand Union for next week's races. We'll be back in just 30 seconds to recap today's winners.
At Grand Union, when you see the red dot, you save a lot. This week, genuine American whole leg of lamb, oven ready, $1.88 a pound. Refreshing California Thompson seedless white grapes, 89 cents a pound. Prego spaghetti sauce, plain, meat, or mushroom, 32-ounce jar, $1.18.
At Grand Union, we're here to help.
Ask me. And a quick look at today's winners. Winner of the first race, number 1. Second race, number 5. Third race, number 7. Fourth race, number 5. Fifth race, number 3. And for the daily double, a combination of 1 and 3, both on the same card. Let's Go to the Races has been brought to you by Grand Union. When you see the red dot, you save a lot. At Grand Union, we're here to help. Next week, I expect to be welcoming a lot more of you to the winner's circle. All it takes is a Let's Go to the Races card and a little bit of luck. You can pick up a free card every time you go to a participating Grand Union supermarket. The more cards you have, the better your chances of winning. This is Brian Clark saying please be sure to join us next week at the same time. There'll be thousands of winners every week. And next week, one of them could be you.